We always look for completeness in life. We want to fulfill, everything should be perfect, everything should be right. Somehow we feel that anything which is having a slight flaw, some incompleteness, is not the right way to work upon in life. Kriya the whole concept of Kriya talks about incompleteness, being there, saying that there is no right, there is no wrong, there is no time, and there is no space. Whenever you are talking about all these things, they always say that don't look for the completeness of it. The moment you talk about completeness, you are restricting it, holding it, blocking it, and getting conditioned. You are creating a condition that there has to be something which is complete. Rāṣael. Rāṣael is the word used for saying that let it reveal itself with the place, the time, the situation, and the conditions. For all those are unconditional, having no space, having no time, and having no you. Whatever you are doing is an ongoing process. So it's a cycle which is happening from one point to another, to another, to another, and you keep on growing with that. Many people will think that there is no end to it, there is no completeness to it, because we have been taught that something which has a beginning has to have an end. Something which has started off will have to end some point of time. But it is not so. When a tree falls down in a rain, hurricane, or because of old age, or nowadays if you look around because of the construction of the roads and other things, so you find that a slight rain happens and the tree falls down. So you can call it premature death, you can call it mature death, but from the same tree you find that more small trees start growing up and the tree merges back into the earth. So the tree never died. In reality, it was a point of reference. Similarly, your physical body dies. You don't. You carry on, you expand, you grow. Rāṣael says that you will keep on growing and evolving to reach a state of knowing the conscious in the right manner. But in that knowing also there are layers to it. Once you attain the feeling that I have reached and understood the conscious, there are more layers to be known to you. That is the connection that is quite crucial. So in that incomplete state, in that partial state, in that way which is ongoing, if you can see the beauty of it, that's what matters. If you look around in the nature, when falls happen, leaves fill the ground, yet you find that one or few leaves are still dangling onto the branch, waiting for the moment so that it can detach itself. But then all the leaves will start creating the sound of the rustles. The rustling sound is created by the air. The life continues. And the ongoing process happens similarly. You attaining or becoming aware of a conscious does not mean that is the end of it. That is the beginning of it. That's the beginning of the journey. So, in traditional terms, there are few terms which look similar, like Chitta Agni, the fire of the conscious. But the fire of the conscious keeps on burning eternally at different realms, at different heights and different temperatures, depending on the other elements. When all these elements come together, you find that the conscious is there, but you are not aware what the real conscious is. That is what is the journey all about. When the journey begins be ready to take the step. But don't look for the end of it. It's an ongoing process of revealing yourself. It's a process of blossoming. Once you reveal yourself, you don't have a rival. You become the unique. We always have been hearing the term, each one of us are unique. But when we start following a certain pattern, a method, a beginning has to have an end, everything has to be perfect, everything should be right, then you can't find the uniqueness within you. There is no change, there is nothing unique about it. We are just copying things and working through it. The moment you stay back and break away from these cycle of rituals, you find that things change. You are able to see the beauty. You are able to see the gaps, and you are starting to enjoy those gaps. That is what the journey is all about. Kriya Leela Tekans about nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Everything which is good is also bad somewhere. Everything that is perfect is imperfect in a lot of ways. Every perception has a condition. Every condition has its own conditions to be followed. When so many conditions are there, can we really look for unconditional attitude? Because in that unconditional thing, still a condition remains. So when you are there, enjoy it. Be there, for life is something about unraveling, knowing about yourself. Kriya Leela Thakan talks about so many things about knowing yourself in the better manner, deepening your awareness and growing with it.